Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Imperial Remnant. In the last episode, we continued sending Thrawn this direction here. We took the space over Metalorn. I believe we also took the space over another planet, I thought. But that must be incorrect. We did take Ilsha, and we are kind of moving up in this direction, but the first thing I want to do in today's episode is, well, not first thing, because we still need a couple more credits, but when the next week turns over, we are going to get the upgrade to go to Era 3. We're going to be moving on to Dark Empire. So where should I be building that? Here. We'll do it at Entrala, which... Again, well, Bastion's our capital. Entrala is semi-A capital. It's the PA capital. But let's also, before that happens, before we get invaded, let's send our forces from Mandalore up to Findar, clear out those Greater Maldrude forces, and then we'll start sending our ground forces over towards Thrawn, or where he is currently, because we are going to try to take out the rest of these planets too. Once we have Palpatine, we're going to go for Coruscant.
We've located the enemy.
I think the Eclipse is one of the SSDs that hasn't been rescaled yet, because I am making those closer to their actual size with some other pathfinding changes that should hopefully make that more reasonable. You can't really directly change pathfinding, but there's some other changes that kind of can help it a little bit. Surprised Maldrude was really able to attack anything at all, considering they, in this era, like starting in Era 2, they don't really have much of anything to work with. And break now. So if we move to Era 3 now, that'll mean that the patrons who picked the MTCs, those ships will be showing up in the next episode. Same with the Sovereign. Alright, no Maldrude retreat.
Enemies in range. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay, so our ground forces from Ilsha. I'm going to send them down there. We're also going to send these TIE crawlers. We have enough credits now, so we're going to go over to Entrala, and we're going to get the Established Dark Empire event. And a lot of people still don't seem to get that, like, era progression is a time term. Like, you are progressing through time. It's not a tech thing. Like, you're not... There's so many people that say, like, oh, why do I have to give up my heroes to get further in tech? Like, as the Empire, you don't necessarily want to do that. You want to get to, like, the technically the strongest Imperial era on its own would be Era 3, but with Palpatine and Dark Empire. But that is also when the other factions tend to catch up a bit more, so you're not, like, it's not a progression for you. You want to protect stuff, you want to keep the Empire together.
There they are, standing by. Construction complete.
On my way, sir. Brigade standing by.
So, like, if you want to play in later eras, then we put in the manual progression for that,
Armor ready.
and we put in the time progression so that they have to take advantage of their advantages within a reasonable amount of time, or else the other factions can catch up even if they're, like, camping back their heroes. But because people within the Empire were always trying to take command anyway, so
Yes, come on, ready.
it's not supposed to be like everyone always wants to get to Era 5. It's other people want to get to Era 5. The Empire wants to maintain their power base and not break up the Empire.
On my way. Moving to fire. Moving out.
Ready. Advancing. Turret constructing.
I guess we'll get that just to
Right away.
protect there.
Unit destroyed.
What are you doing?
Unit destroyed.
My sights. Enemy in range. All good knowledge. Attack. Fire.
Well, you missed everything.
Construction
Heading
complete.
out.
Armored transport unit destroyed.
Form up. Fall out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Setting
At maximum
course.
unit capacity. Repair station
Reporting
constructed.
in. Awaiting orders. Copy. Let's move out.
Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger.
Nope, you get out of there.
Hold out.
Form up. Target acquired. Our copy. Let's go. Battalion standing by. Awaiting
Construction.
commencing attack. Weapons armed.
Alright, let's wipe out these little tanks here. The V-Wings are at half health.
At maximum fire.
That's good. Alright. Build that company. They're gonna send more,
Reporting.
so we do have to be slightly careful here.
Roll out.
We're gonna use our bombing run on this guy.
Yes, sir. Keep going. This way.
Bombing run
Actually, do we
available.
need to? There's not really any turrets in the way. There's that one. That's kinda...
Bomber standing by.
It'll be easier on us if we just destroy this. Then we can use our second go on the other stuff.
Reporting in.
Okay, there's the first one of those.
Right away, sir.
On my way, sir.
Unit destroyed.
I did not remember I put them up there. That is my bad.
At maximum
Destination
unit
set.
capacity. Roger that.
Yes, Commander.
Alright,
I copy.
let's start moving up here with them.
Form up.
You guys get out of the way. Thank you.
Bombardment available. Bombardment.
May as well just get all their production out.
Ready. Over there.
You guys are gonna defend that guy.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
So this one's gonna go down there.
Yes.
This one's gonna go up here. There we go.
Copy.
Affirmative, sir.
Nope, go up there. You did your job.
Yes, Commander. Attack. Moving out. Brigade standing by. Rolling out. Ready. Fire. Deploying stormtrooper. Ready.
Here, let's get you and you two up there.
Moving to secondary position.
You're gonna keep going this way. It's gonna pull them up in the same area, so
Open fire.
Armored transport ready. I copy. Reporting. All right then, take cover. Reporting all.
Attack that target. Roger that. Bomber squadron reporting.
are we gonna lose? No, no, no. No chase.
Commencing bombing run.
Order, sir. Enemies AT destroyed.
Damn.
Fallout troops. I copy. You go order.
Okay, you guys get over here. We're gonna fend from that.
Turret constructing.
Get that turret. Or, yeah.
Reporting. Squad, advance.
I think the AV lasers in general are quite strong.
Awaiting orders.
That's part of what makes the Strikebreaker so strong. That's part of what makes the
Away. Yes, sir.
Ready.
the
Move out.
well, anti-vehicle turret, but also the V-wing. That's what we were just fighting.
Yes, Commander. Let's move out.
Roger.
Reporting. Attacking target.
Roger that.
Open fire. Right away.
Get out of here.
Attacking target.
There we go. You're kind of damaged, so let's go back there and let's get... Nope. Can do it fast enough.
Warm up. Right away.
AT-AT ready.
We'll get the repair station there.
Ready for orders. Construction confirmed. Bombardment available. Bombardment incoming.
That guy was very
Armor
lucky.
transport ready.
Managed to just run away. Or those guys, that group. Okay, so I think that's it for who's left here. Just these guys in the hallway.
Let's go. Fire at will. Yes, Commander. Let's move out. Let's go. Reporting in. Keep going. This way. Attacking. Over there.
Come on.
Ready. Keep going. This way.
There we go. Lost an AT-AT. We got the planet. Middle-Lord. How close are we to Palpatine? 74%. Let's get one last battle in with Thrawn, if we can.
Of course.
Before he goes bye-bye.
Tactical battle imminent.
So he's gone after this battle regardless. But I'll try to keep him alive. Wish I'd used a Pathfinder, but hey.
Thrawn reporting. TIE Interceptor here. Course set. For the Empire. Commencing attack run. Changing course to intercept.
Cruiser ready.
Your orders. We're on the move.
Reporting in.
Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Firing turbo releases. Copy that. Moving out. Form up.
Tires reporting. Course set.
Weapons online.
Captain here.
Destroyer here.
Escort carrier standing
Weapons online. Our target priority is the laser cannon. In.
under control.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All ahead. Engines deployed. Weapons charged. I copy. We've got them on scope.
Reporting.
Heavy cruiser stepping by. Waiting command. Reporting.
Captain here. Current commander here.
Star Destroyer standing by. Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Weapons online.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Priority target identified.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
Enemy
Yes, Commander. Attack. Ready. Move to attack. Awaiting. Weapons charged.
Alright, let's start heading towards that Golan. With you two.
Do you have something to report?
Then with you guys, over towards this one. Let's get any remaining fighters we have back here. Send them at that one.
Orders, sir.
Make sure we wipe out their fighter groups.
Frequency open.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Your transmission garbled.
Awaiting your command.
Target locked. I have them now. I am ready. Your command, sir.
Standing by.
Ready for command, sir. Attacking the torpedo launchers. Interceptor squad reporting.
Your command.
Alright,
sir.
I'm gonna try to make sure the Allegiance gets there first.
Battleship reporting.
So you two hold back a little bit. It can take the firepower. I don't think you can.
Those
Those torpedo launchers
Almost sounds like a War Amps commercial.
Orders. What is it you want?
Order confirmed.
Yes,
Destroy the shield
Move to attack.
generator. Star Cruiser here. On our way. Heading for coordinates.
Commander?
They will be destroyed.
Battleship standing by. Preparing for combat.
Comlink
Nowhere to
active.
run.
Falling out of formation.
Reporting in.
Docked in their weapon systems.
Formation. Go after the straggler.
I copy.
Roger that.
Attacking primary target. Roger that. Form up. Cruiser stepping by.
Form up. Fire. Star
Ready for the kill.
Direct all fire on the shield generator.
Your orders, sir? What are your orders?
Destroyer here.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Open fire. Order confirmed.
Priority target identified. Moving to attack position.
Attack that target.
Alright.
I copy. Attacking target.
So these guys I'm actually going to send after the station, because Thrawn and the Venator are doing good work there.
Standing by.
The Architects are killing our Ton Falk, unfortunately.
Ready for battle. Instructions.
Just a regular one though.
Destroyer standing by.
We already have
There we go.
standing by. Enemy forces sighted. I copy.
I already have a plan. I see.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I can't switch position.
Taking fire. Roger that. Commander, they're hitting
Yes, Commander.
They will be
Awaiting. Attacking. Awaiting your orders.
weapon systems. Enemy target sighted. Captain here. Target at maximum firepower.
Awaiting your
Okay.
command.
We got him.
Your
Ladies and gentlemen,
target.
we got him.
Unable to shake them.
Firing. Engaging in.
I have calculated the possibility.
Ready, sir. We're in position. Confirmed.
Commander.
Engines activated. Are we free to attack?
Form up. Bombs away.
Reporting in.
He's about to be
I am available. Weapons ready. Attack position. If you insist.
Roger that. Heading to destination.
Awaiting orders.
Engines are malfunctioning. Squad, move in.
I'm on them.
Dreadnought cruiser
ready. Form up. We've got them on.
Okay, should be just the IPV and the
He's coming around.
or the two IPVs and the Arctens.
Destroyer here. Copy.
Returning to your position.
I'm waiting.
There's the Arctens, and there we go. They're leaving. All right, so that's it. Everybody say goodbye to Thrawn. He's gonna go bye-bye now.
Retreat aborted. System conquered.
There we go. So we got Biss, we got Palpatine. Let's you know what, let's
Beginning construction.
do that.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Building start.
And we're gonna mix in our Odic forces with our Biss forces.
Construction complete.
We're gonna pop our Lancer over there, and we are going to run onto Coruscant. So because Star Wars comes in so many different types of media and all that, like there's all these different art styles for everything. One thing that we kind of want to do, and we've been talking to Valerie, our concept artist, about, is that she wants to try doing some portraits for different heroes to replace the icons, and we can have a standardized style for everything. There's a lot of heroes, so I don't think it'd be possible to get everything done that way. But it's part of the goal. If she can do them quickly enough, and if it's still rewarding enough to do stuff that's at 50 pixels by 50 pixels for her. Because there's still a lot of other work she could be doing, so it's not a guaranteed thing that's going to happen, but
Flank speed. Coming about. Destination confirmed.
alright. Let's make sure we have everyone on in here. And you...
They will be taken care
You hit
of.
that.
Copy.
No one.
So yeah, the Eclipse should really be a little bit bigger than this.
Awaiting orders.
What?
I copy.
But Titus and Palpatine are actually both taking a good amount of damage here. So we jumped them in very close to the danger zone.
Reporting.
Guys go on there.
Our shields are down.
Go over there. Pillion. I still want Pillion and this ISD taking out the Golan 2 there.
Excellent shot. Yes, sir. All five. Fear no one.
There. You good?
Your reinforcements.
Up.
Yes, sir.
Attack formation. Orders, sir. Commencing attack run.
Reporting.
Reporting. The time has come.
Okay, Clev, I'm gonna pull you back a little bit.
Side is strong.
Losing control. Sir, I can't switch position.
Attack.
Yes, sir. Hit the
Let's send our bomber swarms over to the other side.
Star Destroyer standing
Shields are down on this, so
Star Destroyer.
our ISDs are probably gonna be fine with pulling that on their own.
My scopes are jammed. Yes, Commander. Fire. By my will.
We can Pillion, can you kill that CR90 for us?
I got one.
bombs deployed.
Ready for command, sir.
This would actually really help. Let's get our Lancer in there. I like to keep the Pathfinder alive just so I don't forget to replace it, but right now this could be useful for us.
Crush the rebellion.
Intercepting.
They're making a World Devastator Eclipse, baby.
That is a great disturbance.
I thought you were the Great Disturbance in the Force.
Shields almost gone.
Yes, Commander.
Attack formation. Let's finish it.
At your command. Ready for battle. Navigating to coordinate. Enemies are down. Target locked.
We have a new enemy. Getting a lock. Yes. Watch for enemy ships.
Sir,
You show me pain.
Alright. That Golan is down, pretty much.
I am in command.
Palpatine, I want you to kill that.
yes, Commander.
Bomber squads, you're still doing that.
Awaiting your orders. The lasers are our target.
Nowhere to
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
I've got him.
draw their fire.
I have the target.
Attack
in sight.
formation. Go after the stragglers. I fear no one. The time has come.
Targeting.
The dark side is
There you go. Clev's gonna start getting his shields back.
Porting in.
These MTCs are now contributing to our damage.
enemy forces.
Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target.
By my will. No one survives.
Bomber standing by.
Draw their fire. Attack formation. Open fire. Squadron is standing by. No one
Shields are holding.
run while you
Our engines are gone, sir.
before me.
There we go.
Our launch bay has been.
Clev can come back to this side.
Commander.
IST's good. We got it. Alright, so since we're also relatively more confident that the story scripting for the basic era progression is now stable and that the issues from the previous versions have been sorted out, we're going to be trying to work in some of the events from like some of the smaller events or events from other individual era GCs to the progressive ones. So stuff like Katana Fleet we're going to try to work into the progressive one. I don't know if that's going to be ready for 2.3. It's a slightly more complicated event that'll probably need a fair amount of editing to get in, but that's one of the longer term goals. And the same with other stuff like some of the plots from the Dark Empire, Air Progressive or Single Era GC, and the Back to War one, because we know that most people do play the Air Progressive ones, and that they're less often playing the Air Specific ones, which tend to have more direct story scripting. So, like, there's probably more specific missions in TR than pretty much anywhere else. It's just they're spread out across 20 GCs, which is another reason why we aren't looking to add too many more, because we'd rather spend the time working on fleshing out existing GCs, adding those kinds of events, making it somewhat more story-based. We're not really more story-based in that, like, forcing people into doing stuff, but, like, have more story elements that come up. I've never been a huge fan of the random missions, but if we can find good ways to work them in, that could happen as well. Ones where it's like, take this planet and you'll receive a Lancer frigate, or like that kind of thing. I don't really see those as actually being story, but it seems like a lot of people do, so I guess that's something we can do.
Reporting. Attack that target.
I shall crush the rebellion.
Star Destroyer standing by.
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
Alright, so our big thing is going to have to be taking out the Empress. Do we still have that Lancer? We do.
Let's go. This way. Location confirmed.
I am in command.
Frigate here.
Ready for battle. Fire at will.
So we'll try to send it throughout the map. Take out what it's got to take out.
Destroyer reporting in.
What do you want?
I don't think we can target that. Yeah, we can't.
Must accelerate our plan.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Lots of frigate reporting. Attack that target.
Here we go. We'll probably start actually killing Rogue Squadron with this. Or Wraith. Is that Wraith? No. I think it's Rogue.
Fear no
We need to switch the icons between Wedge on Lucenkia, Wedge and Rogue, and Wraith, because one's Tycho. Too. Well, actually, no, because Tycho's does show up as Tycho. So that's not correct. We don't need to change that. But Wedge on Lucenkia definitely needs a new icon. He should be wearing his flight suit with that.
attacking.
Roger that.
Your orders, sir.
There we go. Rogue Squadron's dead.
Kill them immediately.
Your commander. Attacking target.
And where's that Lancer?
Yes, Commander. Fall out. Fire at will. Let's go. Commander. I've got him. Reporting in.
No one commands me.
Attack. Awaiting orders. Roger that.
So yeah, we'll probably spend 4 or 5 episodes with Palpatine here. Then we'll move on to Karnor.
Form up. Attacking.
Accept our control. Awaiting orders.
Destroyer here. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Get copy.
The lasers are our target.
Shall crush the rebellion.
Copy. We're
Alright,
moving
you
out.
pull back if you can. Nope, you can't. There we go.
There is a great disturbance.
Here, don't attack the hard point that you can't hit.
We have a new enemy.
Our launch bay is gone.
I want them destroyed.
We'll have to move to another side to hit that.
Our primary engine.
It's weird because the collision mesh does go over it, I'm pretty sure, but there's just some angles where it ends up getting shot at the wrong angle for it.
Reporting. Our lasers are destroyed. Frequency.
There was an error kind of similar with the Corona for a long time where it wouldn't get targeted by bombers properly, but that's actually been fixed now, finally. All it took was years.
Firing.
So it's the kind of thing we just sort out as we come across it. They have any they do have a hangar bay left. Just save our bombers some strife.
The lasers are our target.
Never mind, it's going to be like one of the last hard points to die.
Our target priority is the laser tanks.
Has come. Them to their knees. We are victorious.
Retreat aborted.
Alright, we did lose an ISD and 2 modular task force cruisers, but we took out a lot of infrastructure over Coruscant. So that's good, I think. And
Construction.
you know, just to finish the episode off, I'm gonna send this fleet over to
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Borleus there.
We shall be there shortly.
Then we'll have all of our ground stuff here put together. We'll have Veers, Cedrus, we'll have these guys over here. And we'll be able to connect all of our territory.
Enemy unit sighted.
I did also put up that poll for patrons for who we're going to play next, and it looks like the New Republic is really pulling ahead on that by a lot. It was between the New Republic and the Empire of the Hand.
Moving out.
Moving.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We do have our boarding shuttle here.
Fallout.
Moving to sector.
You know what?
Transmission received. I copy. Move out. Order confirmed.
You focus down that.
Destroy the shield generator.
Moving out. Heading out.
Be around much longer. Taking them out.
On our way.
Reporting. We shall be there shortly. Targeting.
Roger that.
Lander ready. Ready.
Engaging the enemy.
We're on our way. Locking on. We'll be there shortly. Right away.
Unit capacity. Form up.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Waiting orders.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Copy. Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting.
I copy.
You're way too far up.
Form up.
The launch bay is gone.
Awaiting orders. Fire for maximum effect. Lander reporting. Awaiting your
Engines
orders.
are out.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to try to capture that Dauntless.
Reporting.
Your commander.
Okay, you guys are just flying around doing whatever you want.
Moving out.
Our lasers are down.
Commander. Fire. Copy. Attack position.
Choose your reinforcements. I'm on this one. Intercepted.
Comlink active.
Under control. Eliminating target.
Okay, that didn't work.
Reporting in.
Alright, let's start switching some of the stuff that's targeting it over to other ships.
We've lost our
Otherwise, we're going to lose it.
They've destroyed our ion cannon. Our shields are down. Our primary engine system is down. Our standing by.
Reporting. Take out the ion cannon.
Sentinel awaiting orders. Copy. Engaging the enemy. I copy. Our target priority is the laser tank. Awaiting instructions.
Roger that.
Alright.
Roger that.
This baby's got a few surprises left in her. We lost the launch.
I think we got like one more shot at that.
Reporting.
We're going to go for that.
Yes, Commander. Star Destroyer standing by.
Form out forces. Falling out of formation.
Nope, we might be able to get that last attempt or two out.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Because they have switched away from targeting our stuff. Well, not targeting our stuff, but targeting that specifically.
The lasers.
We're going to give up a Venator for it regardless.
Primary drive system is down.
Damn you are. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Yes, Commander.
They're going to remain.
Attack
Turning to your
commencing.
position.
Awaiting orders.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Changing course to intercept.
Gunship reporting.
Standing by.
I copy. Awaiting your
There we go. And all we did was give up a bunch of other ships to take that one.
Commander.
Absolutely worth it.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
Frigate reporting.
Oh, they're going to destroy it.
Roger that. Heading out. Form up. Destroyer here.
Well, that sucks.
Disabled our lasers.
Reporting.
I don't think we can capture assault frigates.
Engines are gone, sir.
Well, we definitely can't capture these assault frigates.
Move out. The shields aren't holding.
Yes, Commander.
Life is hard.
Star Destroyer standing by. Weapons ready.
Destroyed. He's headed your direction. Closing on
Pressing the
target.
attack.
Enemy has been defeated.
Retreat aborted.
Well, tried to capture the Dauntless and lost other ships to do it. But anyways, we are going to end this episode here for today. In the next episode, we'll try to take Coruscant, maybe Borleas, and we'll continue on with our campaign in the east here against these two Greater Maldruid planets in this assortment of Warlords and CSA and New Republic and all that fun stuff. But thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you next time. Bye.